If you look at your life and see a graveyard of half-finished projects, you probably feel a very specific type of shame. Society has a word for you: dilettante. They tell you that you lack the grit to specialize, and you feel like an imposter because you can't just pick one lane and stay in it. You've heard the phrase, jack of all trades, master of none, your whole life, but you're forgetting the rest of that quote, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Psychology suggests that your scattered brain isn't a defect, it's a highly adaptive nervous system building a rare cognitive architecture known as the M-shaped mind. While the world tells you to focus, your brain is preparing you for a future where hyper-specialization is actually a liability. For the last century, the world was an I-shaped game. It rewarded people who dug one hole a mile deep. But we no longer live in a kind environment where the rules stay the same. We live in a wicked world. In a wicked world, the specialist is fragile. If the industry changes or AI takes over, they're obsolete. Your chaos is actually a survival strategy. When you jump from one hobby to another, you're gathering data points from disparate domains. This leads to far transfer. A specialist uses near transfer, solving old problems with old tools. But you take a concept from a completely unrelated field and apply it to another. Like a web developer who was once a beekeeper. They don't just write code, they understand organic systems in a way a pure coder never could. Your value isn't in your depth, it's in your synthesis. But here is the crushing problem, the burnout. You feel behind because you keep switching tracks. The mistake is trying to build all your interests at once. You are M-shaped, meaning you have multiple pillars of depth, but you cannot build them simultaneously or you will collapse. True polymaths practice serial mastery. You must view your life in seasons. One season is for building your income pillar, the next is for your creative pillar. You aren't quitting, you're just finishing a season of construction. In evolutionary biology, redundancy is a strength. If you're just a specialist and your job vanishes, you're terrified. But if you are a software engineer who also knows HVAC, electrical wiring, and teaching, you are unbreakable. You haven't been wasting time dabbling, you've been building a safety net of skills that makes you bulletproof to any economy. Stop apologizing for your graveyard of hobbies. Those weren't failures, they were semesters in the university of your own making. You were never meant to be just one thing. You were built to be the bridge between worlds. If you're ready to embrace your M-shaped future, drop a heart emoji in the comments to show you're putting it all together. And if you want to understand how to structure these seasons of your life, hit subscribe and join our community.